What does that car run?
Price-wise?
No.
ET-wise?
Yeah.
1550s?
1550s with a V6.
With a V6.
Which in 1988 would have been a great run for a stock run.
Pretty much.
That was before stock 383 road up there.
On the left side, second run for that car. Earlier today, we had a 1647, runs much quicker, 1436. And the Dodge stays in the same neighborhood, 1556. And that's what you want to do. You want your runs to be consistent.
Yes.
You don't want to be all over the board.
Now, what price-wise does that Challenger go up against your Challenger?
It's about $10,000 cheaper.
Oh, it is? Okay. Well, that's significant.
Absolutely. But here's the weird thing. The V8s get better gas mileage than the V6.
Because the V6 has to work on it.
Yep, that's a heavy car. It still weighs about 4,200 pounds. Left lane, Turbo Herbo, Herb Seasing, 1644. Turbo Herbo.
Wow.
And Jet Car Jack Cogliano coming up on the right side.
Look at the Hyundai Genesis.
Yep. I think that's the first one we've seen here. That's the first run for that car. This is the first session. I can tell you this, it's quicker than an Eagle Summit.
Tell you what, those cars are a lot of fun.
1428. That is fun. That's a good run. That's quick.
Gran Turismo Omologato coming up. The GTO. 66 or 67?
That's a 60, let me see, 67 car.
67. 66 has no.
No, that's a 66.
That's a 66.
I just checked with binoculars. And it's also a post roof.
Oh, that's a two-door sedan?
Yeah, didn't see a whole lot of that as GTOs. That's a low 14-second car from the factory back in the day.
Everything that was needed that is you couldn't control.
And another low 14-second run for both of them. 1420 for the Honda, 1424 for the Pontiac. Alas and alack, Pontiac is no more. Oldsmobile is gone. Here comes another Oldsmobile.
Big Oldsmobile.
The American companies are disappearing. A lot of great history. Taking with it.
Yes.
Now Mercury's gone. Mercury, you know that?
Yes.
Officially shut down Pontiac last week.
Yes. Which is going to be rather interesting if you're a drag racing fan, because you're not going to be able to run a pro stocker in the not distant future as a Pontiac, right? What do you have a limitation of?
Well, you have to run a Cobalt or whatever else they come out with. This always divides out, but it'll have to be a Chevrolet.
All those G8s being rebodied as a Chevy, right?
Yep, they got a couple year moratorium on that. You might even see them being rebodied as Mustangs as more and more pro stock racers jump on the Ford bandwagon. Why we don't see more guys turning to Chrysler or going back to Chrysler, because they are the quickest and fastest. Alan Johnson with his Dodge has been qualified number one in pretty much every race.
I think that would be really interesting to see somebody running a Dodge Challenger.
Only if they let them shrink and stick in the house. Who knows, might see Chevy Volt body pro stockers. We expect to see that car hitting the streets
Yes,
this
look
week.
at the water box.
Yeah, that's a mid-70s Chevrolet pickup.
No, it is not.
69.
That is either a 67 or a 68.
It's got side markers on it, so it's got to be 68 or 69.
68.
Like I said, mid-70s.
Pancake setting. I have one.
Yeah, no, not cool enough, like very pretty truck, too. Nice paint job. I love the color, you know. I love orange.
The thing that's wonderful about those trucks that a lot of people don't realize, the suspension on that truck is what they actually base the modern, what we call sprint cup chassis on. It's trailing arms, and that truck runs on the
One coming up behind it, far more utilitarian. You got the smooth sides and the toolbox in the back. But it's got drag radials on it that kind of gives it away as a racer. It's Raymond Jones from Linden. second run of the day for both of them. First time down,